Just joining us. My name is Kyle. I'm going to be a conductor for this leg of the tour, folks. We are rolling away from stop number 1 here. Hey guys, very, very important. Please keep this in mind. I got a few safety messages. Please remain seated. Anytime the trolley is in motion, please do not stand up anytime we're moving down the road. Also, if you're out by an open window, try to keep those limbs inside the vehicle. We do go by low-hanging branches and certain other guests as y'all enter next to the trolleys. Watch your step. Y'all take a look to your forward right here. This old brick building on the corner, this is the Hard Rock Cafe gift shop. But I like to point it out because before the Hard Rock Cafe gift shop moved in there, that used to be known as the Silver Dollar Saloon. I can't explicitly tell you what it's out of that third floor. It's the family saloon. But I assume they were probably tired of working all day. Maybe they took naps. You never know. Now they called it the Silver Dollar Saloon because they actually had silver dollar coins embedded in the flooring on the inside. Now you can still go into the Hard Rock Cafe gift shop today and see a lot of those original silver dollar coins embedded in the floors in the world. Taco Bell Cantina. They have live music 7 days a week and they serve alcohol. More exciting now, right? If you're a fan of Taco Bell, you can actually go in and get yourself a spiked Baja Blast. Now, purpose them for other things. So there's been churches that have been turned into event spaces, concert halls, and recording studios. We'll see a few of those as you make our way through the city today. Now, going up here, folks, if you're finding Broadway to be a little bit too much for you with the hustle and bustle, all the people hanging out down there, but you want to stay downtown and hear live music, there is another option. Broadway, that's where you go to hear those live bands and play your favorite cover songs and dance tunes, all that good stuff. If that's not your scene, you can always check out Printer's Alley. Very cool vibes happening at Printer's Alley. They feature a lot of singer-songwriters and bands that play their own original music. They also have a couple of very authentic speakeasies. I call them authentic, one, because they've been open ever since the Prohibition era, but two, they're very hidden. They're hard to find. If you know, you know. You have to find the door that leads into the secret basement bar room, some of those big buildings found along Printer's Alley there. It's very cool inside, too. As we roll down 4th Avenue here, we're going to pass by the back side of the Ryman Auditorium. Now, the Ryman Auditorium here in your forward right is considered to be the crown jewel of Nashville. Just a little bit taller. Now, rolling up here, guys, we are approaching Broadway, also known as the second thing you need. You have to serve alcohol.
Yeah, itong tinatawag na First Art Museum and Music City Center. Siya yung dating terminal ng train. Terminal ng train. Ito ginagawa na nila. May ginagawa silang magdadag up.
Now, one place I want to tell you about down here, walk to our left on 30. Now, if you want to even
This
order
is
that,
the Broadway Street.
So you go into the back classroom, they'll teach you the history behind bugles, the history behind chocolate, the sample different chocolates, and then it's a physically make your own.
See that Lucky Saloon Buster.
Now, if you want to add on to that class, that's where you get to sample like that.
Daming tao.
Now, y'all,
It is Saturday.
Broadway. If you guys look way up there on your forward right, you're going to see a bright purple building. That's the most famous and well-known coffee shop here on Broadway. You see a little bit better when we roll down here. But it's Tootsie's.
Look at that guy.
Now, you can see a few people hanging out up there this afternoon. Now, we will talk a little bit more about who specifically hung out inside of Tootsie's once we roll around the corner and start getting away from stop number 2. Well, big
Hong
glass building just outside of Bridgestone. That's the National Visitor Center. Now, pointed out, this is the home of the only public restrooms you will find.
Sabi ng Hong Kitong, Layla's Hong Kitong.
They also have one of the. You can ask you around the corner, the Monson John Lewis right here, folks. Y'all are going to start to see the Legends Corner mural on your right-hand side. That mural was unveiled back in 2016.
Oh yeah. Here comes the sun. She's a good girl. Yeah, she loves her mama, loves Jesus, in America too. She's a good girl. She's crazy about it, boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy. Yeah, for breaking her heart. Nashville, I'm free. Free falling.
Alrighty, guys. So you got me. I have no idea what that means. But you can take tours of the building. I'll show you all that you can do first.
Historical pala
Take a
yan.
look to your left here. You're going to see Puckett's. So
Vegetarian.
Puckett's,
Area.
they are known for their really good southern barbecue and for their choice of meat and greens. Now that is a meal where you get to pick out 1 meat and 3 vegetables to go along with it. I know some of us might be growing vegetables, but really cool thing about Nashville, you can see rock and roll was really taking off. Country music albums were not selling at all. So Chet Atkins came in and said, you know what? Men's restroom in the entire country. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. They were recently overtaken for the #1 men's restroom by the Nashville Zoo. And on that note, folks, this is going to be our stop number 3 coming up here. We are just outside of the Tennessee Performing Arts Center. You can also find Legislative Plaza, the Tennessee State Capitol.
Number 1
3,400
Legislative
Tennesseans that lost their lives in World War I. Inside of the building behind it, there is a War Memorial Museum. That museum is open and one of the 2 free museums.
Kanya sa Capitol Plaza.
Y'all take a look to your forward left. You're going to see at the top of the hill, there is the Tennessee State Capitol building. Now, we get a really great view of the Capitol building once we get towards stop number 5. But while we're here, a little background on it, it's kind of unique.
During World War
So it's
I,
one of only 12 in the nation that doesn't have a death. I will tell y'all, unfortunately, he passed away 5 years before it was completed in 1854. Now, Strickland's dying wish, though, is that he wanted to be buried on the grounds at the state capitol building. So, when they finished the building in 1859, they granted that wish, and they buried him within the northeast wall of the building. And there's a couple other people buried there.
Andrew Jackson, yung dating president ng Amerika.
And his wife, Sarah Childress Polk, are also buried at the state capitol at the time they designed the shoes. Now, Samuel, when he passed away, he was also buried on the grounds of the state capitol building. They say that if you walk the grounds today, you can still hear their ghosts marching through the nation. Take a look to your forward to the right here, folks. You're going to see the municipal auditorium. There's a major concert hall built here in Nashville. Opened its doors back in 1962. This was also the first major event space here in the South that had air conditioning. It was a very popular destination. A lot of different bands noticed to develop on stage. Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, Elvis Presley,
Municipal Auditorium po
Stones,
yung JCA.
tons of bands and artists. Just around the corner of the first floor is the Musicians Hall of Fame Museum. They cover all genres. You're going to find artists like Led Zeppelin, Darius Rucker, Vince Gill, Jimi Hendrix, and all been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Now, inside the museum portion, there's
Musician
really
Hall of
cool
Fame
interactive
and
exhibits. That includes different instruments you can play, a recording booth in the back. We also have a very large display of real, authentic Grammy Awards. That being said, folks, welcome to stop number 4. This is the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum.
Dolly Parton.
Going up here, guys. Coming out to James Robertson Parkway. James Robertson is known as the founding father of Nashville. Arrived with his family
Si ano
on
pa,
Christmas Day,
si
1779. They settled along the Cumberland River. Here, what is that replica of Fort Nashville? And as you roll it out onto James Robertson Parkway, I want to point out a very, very cool building to you. And I also point it out because there is a certain young lady who got her start in television. You know who that was? Oprah Winfrey. That's right, Oprah. She got her first job in television doing the weather on the weekends for the News Channel 5 network right here in Nashville,
Si
Tennessee.
Oprah Winfrey taga rito.
Hey y'all,
Tell
pulling
us
up here,
again.
we're going to be coming into my favorite park in the city, Bicentennial Mall State Park. To represent something about the state of Tennessee. Now, the first thing I'll point out to you, as you make your way into 6th Avenue here, take a look to your left, you're going to see a 200-foot wide granite map of the state of Tennessee. That map shows all the major rivers, waterways, and cities here. I like to get out and walk there and tell my friends I walk. Now, on the other side of that guitar, it is all digital LED
Oh, so this
screen.
is
I got a
the
picture up on your
Bicentennial
screen for the
Capitol.
flip side. That's all we got.
Oh, look at that. Malaking gitara. Over there.
So y'all going up here too, take a look to your left. This is where some of that really cool symbolism comes into play. So they broke down each section of this side of the park to represent a different grand division of Tennessee. So here on your left, you're going to see a lot of flatland. That flatland represents West Tennessee. Once we roll in a little more, you'll see a few small hills popping up representing Middle Tennessee. And then we'll get to the other end. You'll see a lot of mountainous areas with rock formations that represent the Great Smoky Mountains of East Tennessee. If you take a look to your left here, the sidewalk, you can actually see where it's a cassette tape.
Nandito na kami sa Bicentennial Park.
Yeah, I hope they put the flavor in it too. The third thing they threw in there was a piece of sheet music, and it was the sheet music to this tune right here. And that is Patsy Cline's Crazy. Any of y'all know who originally wrote that tune?
State Library and
Willie Nelson, that's right, Willie. Now, I will tell y'all, he had a different name for it. He didn't call it crazy. He called it stupid. Doesn't really have the same ring to it, right? Well, he ended up selling that song to Patsy Cline's husband one night for $50 to help cover his bar tab. And he felt pretty stupid after that one. Yeah, coming up here, we are going to get that phenomenal view of the Tennessee State Capitol building. This is my favorite view on the entire tour, folks. I'm going to give a quick little stop up here. If you all want to grab a picture of the left side of the trolley, I highly recommend it, guys. But take a look to your
okay,
left.
tayo. Stop
You
tayo.
see the State Capitol building up
Stop
on the
tayo
hill.
dito kasi nadaan naman. Tara, let's go.
Oh, dito